Traitors in football. Whether you love them or hate them, it is undeniable that they add an extra layer of fire to a football match. They all have their own motivation for backstabbing a club, financial motivation, a desire to improve and play with a better team, or just because they feel like being an outright twat. Today, I have compiled a list of some of the modern day football's biggest traitors. We are going to place them into Arsenal, who had the highest amount of former players in this squad, and see if they could win the Premier League title. G'day guys, how's it going? It is JarradHD here. Welcome back to another upload on the channel, another one of these challenge experimental videos. A quick apology for the lack of uploads on the channel as of late. Just because I haven't been uploading, however, doesn't mean I'm not putting in the hard yards behind the scenes. I am preparing right now for our FIFA 18 content. But anyways, today's video is going to be a little bit of a controversial experiment. As I said, we're going to see if a team of traitors can win the Premier League. But if you guys do go on to enjoy today's experimental video and you have any other experimental video ideas, make sure you leave a like on the video and leave a comment down below. And also make sure that you scorpions kick that subscribe button if you are new around here. So here is our starting 11 of traitor players. Some of you guys might not agree with some of the selections in the squad, or you might think that I've missed out on a few players. There's our bench as well, along with Asmir Begovic, but some of you might not agree with the players in this squad. It's all down to your own opinion, that's your right. But this is going to be the starting 11 that hopefully leads us. We'll get to see if they can win the Premier League title. Probably most famously in this Arsenal squad, out of all the Arsenal players, is Robin van Persie. I know Arsenal fans, not big fans of this guy anymore, so should be interesting to see how he goes. A big pickup for our squad as well is Manuel Neuer. Of course, his traitor background is from Schalke. Other notables in here is Mats Hummels, who went from Bayern Munich to Borussia Dortmund as a young player, became the captain of Borussia Dortmund, and then went back to Bayern Munich. That one's a little bit of a controversial one, but same deal with Robert Lewandowski. We got Valbuena in there, who went from Marseille, I believe it was, to Olympique Lyon. João Moutinho, he went from Sporting, I believe it is, to Porto. And then on the bench, we got Gonzalo Higuain, of course, went from Roma. No, it wasn't, it was Napoli. I don't know why I'm getting them confused. It was Napoli to Juventus last season. Adebayor, another former Arsenal player, he's gone to Spurs, to Arsenal, to Man City. Andrea Pirlo playing for both Milan sides, but I can cut him some slack considering he was, no, it's not both Milan sides, it was AC Milan to Juventus, but I can cut him some slack considering he wasn't wanted at AC Milan. Mario Götze going from Borussia Dortmund to Bayern Munich. Thankfully though, he's back at Borussia Dortmund now. Fabian Delph, he's probably the most recent snake in this squad, famously saying that he was gonna, I think he re-signed a contract even last year with Aston Villa, and then he left for Man City. I think that was either last season or the year before, but that one's one that sticks out of my mind a lot. But it should be quite interesting to see how this squad goes. We're going to simulate to January now and just have a general look. So here's the look of the Premier League title race halfway through the season, and we are well and truly with it with our traitors squad. I think if we had some high rated players in certain positions, for example, if Ashley Cole wasn't there considering he's 72 rated, and maybe if we had Pjanic in the midfield instead of Defoe. But I have gone for the starting 11 due to the fact that players are bigger traitors than others. But we are 6 points off first place Chelsea here. Spurs are 1 point ahead of us, and surprisingly, Tony Pulis doing a mad one here. West Brom only 1 point behind us. Taking a look at the drop zone, and it is the defending premiers in this save. It's Leicester City. They are in the drop zone along with Sunderland and Bournemouth, but it's pretty damn close at the bottom of the table, but it doesn't matter too much for us. We've got to focus on the top of the table and focus on potentially winning the league. In regards to who's been scoring the goals, Lanzini and Kane are tied first in the Golden Boot race, and our players Pjanic is there along with Lewandowski and Higuain. And as we continue to scroll down, is there anybody else looking for an Arsenal logo? No, there's not. In the assist column, El Neni, he's not meant to be there, but he has crept into the squad. Might have to look at selling him. Adebayor scoring 3 goals as well. Jeez. Valbuena up there with 3 assists. Same with Lewandowski on 3. Manuel Neuer leading the league in clean sheets, unsurprisingly. Thibaut Courtois pretty close to him. Do we have anybody in the disciplinary books? Yellow cards wise? Hopefully not. None there. And red cards? None there? Yeah, none there. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to release El Neni. He seems to be the only person that from the original Arsenal squad that's actually getting some game time. So release him from the contract. I did get rid of a lot of the other players like Sanchez, like Özil when I was setting up the squad. And I would say the reason that he has been getting played is because Fabregas is injured, but he looks to be just about good at the moment. Let's simulate the final game of the season against Everton, where we will be hoping to have a chance to lift the Premier League title with this team of traitors. But I'll talk to you guys. It's going to be about 5 minutes for me, but about 2 seconds for you. I'll see you there. So, we cannot win the Premier League title on the final day of the season. The highest we can finish is 2nd position. We could potentially finish down in 5th if Man United win by 8 goals, or we lose and they win. I don't know, it's a mathematical equation, but it does not matter. Liverpool, just click Liverpool. They are going to win the league. Liverpool fans, soak this moment in. 10 points clear at the top, so I'm not going to play the last game against Everton because, hold your horses right there, look at this. We made it to the Champions League final. What the hell? Arsenal versus Bayern Munich. So, I'm going to, where am I going? I'm going to simulate the last day of the season against Everton. How do we perform on the last day against Everton? Would be nice to win and finish in 2nd if Spurs do drop points, but now we won 3-0. That's absolute domination, but this ain't a rebuild, baby, but I'm kind of keen to have a crack against Bayern Munich in the Champions League final. We've done pretty damn well as well. Look at that. We beat Leverkusen in the last 16, Borussia Dortmund in the quarterfinals, and Real Madrid in the semifinals. We managed to defeat them with a slowly declining team, like Van Persie's down at 78, Valbuena is down at 79, Defoe stayed the same. We've got a left back that is 70 rated, and we're in the Champions League final. Our bench is still solid. No, Higuain is out injured. It would have been nice to play with him in the final. So looking at the Golden Boot race, Harry Kane, just like in real life, is going to lift that title. Miralem Pjanic out of nowhere in the second half of the season, up to 15 goals. Lewandowski on 12, Higuain on 10. Are any of our other players in the mix there? Doesn't look like it, so that's a bit of a contrast compared to January. In the assist column, Valbuena and Lewandowski up there. Eriksen lifts it for Spurs. Clean sheets, Neuer dropped off a little bit, and Lloris Karius is going to pip that crown from him. And not that I really care about yellow cards and red cards, but it doesn't look like any of our players were really involved in that. Oh, we got one. Who was it? Nkulu. So here it is. A bit of a different change of plans, but it is time for the Champions League final. Bayern Munich versus Arsenal. Just look at that. Look how many 70 rated players we have in our squad. And you guys say that my rebuilds can be unrealistic, but let's do it. Bayern Munich, Arsenal, Old Trafford. Come on, the lads. So there it is, the Theatre of Dreams. Not a bad place to have to play a Champions League final. And although compared to the rebuilds we haven't had to work nearly as hard to reach this one, I still want to lift the title. That would be quite a revelation. It's going to be quite hard. I've said quite a few times, but wow, they've got Lloris. I've just noticed that, and they've got Bayer in. I was about to say, I wonder who they've got in goals since we have Neuer. And I wonder who they've put in their back line to go with Boateng, considering we've got Mats Hummels. And who do they have up front, considering we have Lewandowski? But Hugo Lloris in there on debut? That does... what? He's on his debut in the Champions League final. What the hell? What is Carlo Ancelotti playing at? So here is the Bayern Munich starting 11. Who do they have up front? They got Özil and Sanchez. Douglas Costa. I thought it was Diego Costa, but Alexis Sanchez up front and Özil, so they must have bought them off the free agents list because they didn't swap them to them. With all the players that I got rid of from the Arsenal squad, I just put them on the free agents list, so that must be some decent business done by Bayern Munich. And of course, you guys have already seen our starting 11. Decided to not put all the big name players in there, going with the team of the biggest traitors, but let's get into the gameplay now. Let's see if we can win the Champions League final. Alright, free kick here. We're just going to go short there to Defoe. Looking for some options. Fabregas. I haven't played FIFA in ages, so this feels a bit weird, but it's still on. Hummels of all players. Van Persie through. Valbuena. Tough angle. Probably should have crossed it. Go in the attack here. Vidal, no. They're playing it quite nicely. They're going through. Good save there from Manuel Neuer. Go in the attack. Özil. Good tackle from Defoe. Come on. Can we get them on the counter here? We're being decent. Valbuena, great ball over the top to Robin Van Persie. Can he score here? Boateng closing in. Robin Van Persie scores for Arsenal. You haven't heard that one for an absolute lifetime. Scored it at Old Trafford as well. And that is a top quality finish there. I thought we'd blown our opportunity as Boateng was closing in. But that is a perfect finish. Bottom corner. Nothing Lloris could do about that one. And RVP gives us the lead. Özil going through to Xhaka. They've got all our former players. Costa, he's equalised. And that has come down to absolute piss poor defence on my behalf. That's the biggest thing that I suck at defending in FIFA. Well, there's two things that I suck at defending in FIFA. Fast-paced, tiki-taka sort of football and skill moves. And fast-paced football has just killed us there. But I swear, Bayern Munich have just gone out and bought all of our Arsenal players on the free agents list, which is crazy. I noticed Granit Xhaka was there, Sanchez, Bellerin, Özil. It's crazy. Class finish from Douglas Costa, though. Oh, Costa skinning Moutinho. Going in there. No! We've given him space. Good save from Manuel Neuer. They're on the attack here, Bayern Munich. Going through. Sanchez, can't let them take the lead before half-time. They go back. Vidal! Oh my god, that is a dead set wonder goal. Not much we could have done about that one. Tried to close him down with pace, but oh wow. Arturo Vidal, that is a rocket into the top right-hand corner. I want to see a replay of this from behind. This will be a good angle. We were just defending, great vision, but he touches. Not much Manuel Neuer can do about that one. Good stuff. Here we go, fellas. A little bit of 1-2 passing going on. Van Persie, Lewandowski, through to Defoe. Going back, Lewandowski, he equalises. Robert Lewandowski against his former side is going to make this 2-2. And we have a real game on our hands now. Alright, we're going to make 2 substitutions. They're bringing on Santi Cazorla, which just further proves the point that they signed all our bloody players. But we're going to be bringing on Miralem Pjanic and Mario Götze for Stefan Defoe and Matthew Valbuena. Hopefully they can make the difference and get us this Champions League title. Good stuff from Mats Hummels. Read that one perfectly. Götze, I see the overlap. Here we go. Fabregas holding it up. Cesc Fabregas still has it. Keep going, Fabregas. He's getting his shirt pulled. Can he finish it? Saved. Follow up. Van Persie. No, cleared off the line from Bellerin. What a weak-ass header. But what a piece of cover defense there from Bellerin to stop us from winning. They're on the attack here. Alexis Sanchez. I see the player they're trying to go through to. Oh, that's an average tackle and they're going to get a free kick here. God damn it. Free kick for Arsenal. Ian Robin stepping up. 87th minute. Or David Alaba is as well. They step over it. David Alaba into the wall. Thiago with the follow-up. He shoots. Blocked corner. Corner in the 88th minute here for Bayern Munich. They're not going to go short. Robin going in. Then that one goes short. Can we hit him on the counter now? Lewandowski. They've got no one back there. Fabregas on the counter. Play it through again to Götze. Come on. Stoppage time. Bellerin chasing. Damn it, he's got the pace on us. Still on though. Van Persie holding it up. Average pass. Still on. Van Persie finishes. He wins it for us. Oh my goodness gracious me. Robin Van Persie. We win it on the counter attack. Well, there's still a few minutes to go. I thought we stuffed it up big time there. But we win the Champions League final, it looks like. Robin Van Persie, probably one of the biggest traders or the biggest well-known traitors in this squad, looks like he's going to score a brace to win Arsenal the Champions League final. Just to further prove to people that this is all legit, people always like to go and leave comments whenever I win it in the final minutes, saying that, oh, he's got sliders on and all this crap. That's proof. Come on, can we hold on for stoppage time here, waiting for the referee's final whistle? Are they going to get a late one? No, they're not. We're going to win the Champions League title with this team of Arsenal traitors. That is absolutely ridiculous. I was not expecting that. Van Persie stepping up big time. He had a great game. But fellas, that is where we are going to conclude today's FIFA 17 career mode experiment video. Definitely a big experiment. And also, it just clicked. We beat Bayern Munich in the Champions League. Arsenal have defeated Bayern Munich in some stage of the Champions League. That is how you know FIFA is not real. But anyways, fellas, if you enjoyed today's video, make sure that you leave a like on the video. Also, make sure you hit that subscribe button down below if you are new around here. Check out my second channel as well, Jared Plays, posting Rugby League Live 4 content on there, along with Madden NFL in the coming days. But anyways, I'll let you enjoy the title celebrations. It has been JarradHD here. I'm out. Peace.